Hey, how you guys doing? Alexa, pause. I just want to share a word with you guys really quickly here that God just gave to me. Everything that you have been praying about and asking God for and believing God for, God is getting ready to grant those things and give you those things that you have been asking for. All of your time of waiting and waiting for God to move, and you felt as if God didn't hear you, or your prayers were not being answered, or everybody else's prayers were being answered but your prayers, God is getting ready to bless you. God is getting ready to grant those prayers. God is getting ready to send down some blessings so big for you that you won't even believe that they're for you. Things are going to be happening in your life that's going to be so great that you're going to be surprised and shocked as if it's even you that is happening to. You're going to feel like you're dreaming. God is getting ready to take the lid off. God is getting ready to let things overflow into your life. God is getting ready to push you into places and let you into places that you didn't think you could go in. God is getting ready to boost up some ministries. God is getting ready to raise up some leaders. God is getting ready to raise up people in leadership and businesses, entrepreneurs. God is getting ready to take the lid off. God is getting ready to send overflow in your life. God is getting ready to increase you. God is getting ready to heal you. God is getting ready to send you your mate. God is getting ready to do everything that you have thought about, everything that you have dreamed about, everything that you have requested, every prayer that you have prayed, every time that you cried out and you said, God, are you here for me? Do you hear me? God is getting ready to bless some bank accounts. God is getting ready to bless some businesses. God is getting ready to overflow in your life. This is your season. This is your time. God has taken the lid off. And all you got to do is operate and trust him according to your faith is what you're going to be blessed with. The faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains, but your faith has been even bigger than a mustard seed, but you felt as if God didn't hear you. But God said, I hear you, and God's getting ready to take the lid off in your life. Over the next course of the next couple of weeks, God is going to do some miraculous things in your life. Promotions, overflow in business, overflow in money, overflow in your marriage, overflow in your family, overflow in your health and in your body. If people are going to be losing weight, it's just going to be happening just like that. It's going to be easy. What used to be hard to you, it's going to come easy to you. It's going to be so easy till it's going to seem natural to you. It's going to be so easy because you've been being steady. You've been keeping it going. You've been praying. You've been fasting. You've been believing. You've been trusting. Even when people laughed at you and didn't believe in what you said, God said, and what you would have, God is getting ready to take the lid off. People are going to be shocked at what's taking place in your life. And this is a word for you, and you know it's a word for you. Definitely comment below and say, this is for me. I received this word. This is a word for me. This is a prophetic word that is spoken into my life. I believe it for me. I receive it for me. I pray that this word bless you. This is the word that God just placed on me and in my heart and in my spirit. And this is a word for me. This is a word for my family. This is a word for my children. This is a word for my husband. If it's a word for you and your household and your family, your friends, if it's a word for the people who are connected with you and not just for you, if you've been in your own way, but you've gotten out of your way, God said he's getting ready to take the lid off of your life. God's getting ready to take the lid off and the overflow is going to flow out all around you. The people who laughed at you are no longer going to be laughing. They're going to be shocked. They're going to be amazed. They're going to be wondering, how did it happen? What happened? What did you do? What's different? What's going on? And you're not going to even be able to explain it. All you're going to be able to do is just throw your hands up and say, but God. Tears are going to flow from your eyes because you're not going to even believe it yourself. You're going to feel like you're walking around like you're dreaming. You're going to be like, somebody pinch me because this can't be true. Somebody wake me up because I feel like I'm sleeping. Somebody just tell me if I'm dreaming, or tell me if this is real. Somebody tap me on my shoulder and tell me if I'm dreaming. Tell me if I'm real. Is this real? Am I woke? You're going to put water on your face. It's going to be so shocking and so surprising to you that you're going to have to go put water on your face to say, let me wake myself up, and asking everybody else, am I woke? You're going to be so amazed because God is getting ready to take the lid off. He's getting ready to take the lid off in your life. He's getting ready to do some things that you didn't think were possible in your life. He's in the business of restoring some things you thought were dead and gone. Some things that you thought couldn't be restored. Some things about you that you thought wasn't possible. Some things about you that you thought you couldn't overcome. Some things about you that you thought you couldn't do. God is getting ready to take the lid off. God is getting ready to take the lid off in your life. But will you trust him? Will you trust him? Will you believe in him? Will you continue to walk? Will you continue to push forward? Because God is getting ready to what? Take the lid off. This is MerryJane with Be Inspired by MerryJane, speaking to you as an apostle, MerryJane, giving you a word from God that he has told me to drop in on you. He dropped it on me and said, drop it on you. This is not for everybody, but who it's for, you're going to know it's for you, because you're going to be, you're going to be in your living room yelling, because this is not a word for everybody, but this is a word for somebody. All right, y'all take care. See ya.